Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dharma friends, when it comes to this meditation practice, so you have to remember this is not kind of like a struggle. And you heard sometimes we call this monkey mind. So the monkey is an animal that have so much energy and always jumping here and there and always active. And so our mind also like that. The mind has so much energy and it always with thoughts. And it's like a river. So when the thing is this, when you are with the river and sometimes you don't see how fast that your thought arise. So then in the beginning, remember, one of the thing is learn to slow down. So we have a kind of like a wrong idea. We just think we have to do things very quick. And when we do things quick, and sometimes it leads us to mistakes. And slow down is nothing wrong with it. Because the important thing is not what you're doing. You have to be more conscious, aware, and you have to do it right. When you do something right, and sometimes it takes time. So otherwise just doing things and becoming busy yourself is just wasting time. So remember then, this practicing meditation, it's the very first thing, you have to calm down your mind. You have to get out of this busyness. You have to get out of this river. And once you get out of this river and once you calm down your mind, and you just keep observe. And when you observe without interfering to your own thoughts or the own mind, and you see it arise and disappear, arise and disappear. Sometimes things arise without any reason. So when things arise without any reason, if you react to it, what will happen? From that point, it start to become a part of your life. And that's how we build up most of things. And when you look yourself, your own life, there are a lot of situations came to you. You just had an idea, that is it. With that idea, what happened, you react to it. And then once it react, it start to bring the result. And that result again and again, again and again, now you build up a relationship and action, reaction, result, action, reaction, result, it start to make a journey. But if you look the very beginning point, you have no idea how it start. So you can come out of this situation when you slow down. When you come out of the river and start to observe. So otherwise, if we always stay with this inner chattering inside us, keep going with it, keep going with it, it has power to take us to different situation which we cannot reverse. We cannot change anything anymore. So that's why remember to slow down. Remember to tame this monkey mind. So it's kind of the meditation is kind of like an antidote for this busy mind. And this busyness start to bring unnecessary situations to our life. And one thing is, it's our own unsatisfaction. Our own unsatisfaction and our own sadness, worry, disappointment. And again we think that if we become so fast, we can come out of it. And then again and again, the mistakes become accelerate inside us. The busyness, the fast thinking going to accelerate ourselves. And that is why that the most of times, and people get into more difficult situations. So when it comes to observe the inhalation, exhalation, in the very first thing you learn to slow down. And that when it become a profitable skill yourself deeply, and you start to see how things are arising inside. And it will help you to recognize how valuable it is for you and what is the outcome going to be there. So like that, when you slow down, you can see your own mind. And is it more profitable for you? So like that understanding itself is kind of like the wisdom. If you can see your own mind, that is the wisdom that you carry. In the very first point. Maybe you understand a lot of books or the outside situation, but if you cannot recognize your own mind, your own behavior, what's the point? Because the most important thing, what we call the self-realization, understanding ourselves. So then give us priority for that. Stay with it. And maybe you no need to stay for 20 minutes. But how about every hour you give 1 minute? Just to shut down everything, relax completely, become neutral, no any bodily, verbally or mentally action. How about 1 minute for every hour? If you're able to keep doing it, at least for 12 hours, then you get 12 minutes. And then that 1 minute, if you repeat within every hour, it become a skill for you. That is practice. It is not, meditation is not just you sitting on a cushion and just sit, close your eyes and practice, and then after that you go back to your normal life. No, this understanding, whatever you gain, you have to live with it. You have to be with it. Because otherwise that understanding, it's only for sitting. This whole practice not going to valid for the society. So then remember yourself in everywhere in society, in whatever the place you hold. If you're able to little bit slow down and relax, and you will see there are a lot of things you can change. And the very first thing, you come out of the mistake. When you come out of the mistake, that means you come out of the disturb. Because the disturb means your own mistake take you to disturb. And that disturb develop the doubt. That doubt brings the fear. That fear again accelerate the mistakes. So that's how it go. But in one point, if you're able to stop the pattern and come out of it, it anymore not going to happen. Then there is no fear, no doubt, no any kind of busyness or no any kind of disturb. And then the clarity arise. And then whatever you do, that you start to become very confident with it. So that confidence start to bring you the clarity, and that self-confidence take you to that little by little to hold the real self abilities. That self abilities will take you to positions to take self responsibilities. And that is where you become matured little by little with your actions. When you gain self responsibilities, that will lead you to understand the life, and it will lead you to self realization. So it is one where you have to recognize where you are in this very moment, what is your inner behavior with the mind, and slowly adjust to that. So learn to slow down in any situation. Don't get panic, don't get disappointed, don't be hurry. Always remember to slow down a little bit. And that will show you in the samatha, in this meditation, samatha meditation, in this tranquility meditation. That is what mainly you practice. And once the mind is stable, settle down, and now you know it's not going to get disturbed. And it's the kind of like a more solid tranquility state you develop. And that is where you can mainly focus some and recognize something. Because if the mind is moving, you cannot focus. So then you have to develop a very stable, solid place to settle down. So that's why you have to slow down. It is a very good, profitable skill if you are able to develop. Remember that. And one time, the Buddha was traveling to a place, and then there was a nun, saw the Buddha coming, and she was doing something else. And she didn't see the Buddha until he come very close to her. So she saw suddenly the Buddha was very close to her, and what she did, she was trying to make hurry and go and bow to the Buddha. What happened? She fell down and she dropped everything around her. And then the Buddha said, the very good advice. Remember this in your life. So Buddha mentioned that getting late doesn't mean you have to be hurry. If you late, it's okay. Just settle down, be relaxed, be calm down, and do it properly, slowly. But ourselves, we have an idea. We think if we get late, we have to be hurry. Look what the Buddha said to this nun. If you late, that doesn't mean you have to be hurry. You late, you understand it, but slow down. Because otherwise you make a lot of mistake, and mistake on mistake, mistake on mistake. So then think yourself and change your life from this very moment. It's not for later or tomorrow or any other time. No, from this very moment, determine yourself. Whatever in your life, maybe you get late because the life is can go in any direction. Even that you have responsibility for others. If anybody get late, never push them, never make them hurry. Look, most of time people get into troubles, get into accidents, difficulties, and because of they become hurry, even with the decisions in their life, when they have a very major decisions to take. It's very important decisions, and sometimes they become so hurry to take, and then later you think, oh, I was so hurry. No, take time. Remember what the Buddha mentioned and look deeply, and you will see it's correct. So then yourself, you have responsibility. And while you practicing meditation, remember to calm down, relax, and don't be hurry. Another thing is, in day-to-day life, if anybody get late, don't push them to make them hurry. And even your husband, wife, children, friends and family members, whoever around you, co-workers. And sometimes, and then you think, oh, then maybe they're going to be late, so like that. But that doesn't mean you have to push them to be hurry, and if they make mistakes, and then it going to the entire the environment going to change. There are some people, they have different lifestyle. They have different kind of mindset, mentality. So then you understand, oh, this person like this. And then you have to behave according to that person without pushing that person. But here, sometimes people, and they don't care about the time. And sometimes people take it very easy ways. So then you have to understand that person, the mindset. But remember, don't make anybody hurry. Just bring it down, slow down. Slowing down always take you to the right path. Fast, it will always lead you to mistakes. You will see in anywhere, in any subject, that whenever you become successful, one of the quality that the person develop inside that person is calming down, slow down, slow down. But mostly that what our life lead us to ignorance. When things become fast and we cannot see, we cannot recognize, it take us to illusion. That's where the entire movie industry. It's not like ancient the old time movies today. The illusion is becoming more bigger. So old time, in the beginning of the movies, it has idea to take people from satisfaction, joy through this all to enlightenment, giving some good message. But today, look what happened. It entire industry and take people to illusion. And because it's becoming more fast, and the people behavior becoming so fast, people also becoming like machines. And it even happened in the cartoons. And the children get into cartoons. And the old time, in the beginning of the cartoons, if you know, like in 18, so during that time, the cartoon was so slow. You can see frame by frame. So when the children watch the cartoon, it slowly go. and the children can understand the character and what happened, and so this everything they can recognize. Why? Because their mind is slow. And but look, today cartoons, even little children watch the cartoon and they cannot recognize even the character or the incident or what happened. They just see just from the outside. When others laugh, they laugh. When others cry, they cry. When others become worried, they worry. They just follow the action. They don't see the reason behind it. Why? Because it happens so fast. So in everywhere the same. When you're going to buy something, what the entire market industry does, it not allow you to think. It doesn't give you a moment to think. It make you so hurry, and then you go with it. And then the next day you have to go and wait on a return line. So the same thing happening in everywhere. So that's why we are kind of like becoming kind of like machines. It's nothing wrong with the outside world. It is our own behavior. The only thing is we have to bring down this monkey and slow down, because that, as you know, this monkey is so strong and have so much energy. Another thing is the monkeys can climb to the higher. The same thing with your mind also. Remember, you can climb to the higher, but you have to slow down and use that energy all to develop your awareness, not to become crazy, not to use for unnecessary things. And you can do it. We all have to do this. Why? Because we all are kind of like a prisoners. What does that mean? Because we all living in a kind of like a illusion, believing this everything is ours, my. But when you slow down, you recognize these things not belong to you. So that knowledge inherent inside this everything. But when our mind become so fast, and what is happening, and we cannot get into that, we cannot recognize it. So then ourselves, it is very important. It is like having a key to open the door yourself. And when you slow down yourself, that you are just not opening the door only for you, and you can open it so widely, and even the other people can exit through that. So then it is your responsibility. Remember that when you make mistakes, if you become late, that doesn't mean you have to be hurried. So get out of that mindset and slow down, calm down. That will take you to the right understanding, little by little. Even for others, it is your responsibility. Never push anybody to be hurry. That doesn't mean you become lazy. That doesn't mean you allow others to become lazy. No, but pushing them to become hurry is completely different situation. So it is your responsibility. And from today, try to change yourself. Don't be hurry. And even when you sit for meditation or whatever you do, and keep that inner calmness, and you will see that what is the benefit you're going to get out of it. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patient courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbitiyo vajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ettavata ca ammehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.